Questions for Garrett and Tyler?
Garrett, how did it feel for Kobe Bryant sharing your locker?
Yeah, that was, when I heard about it, I was just like in shock, like, arguably the greatest player ever, standing right where I changed myself. So I was honored. I was hoping he left me a gift, but he didn't leave nothing, so.
Don't you feel like you got to play like him now?
Yeah, I'm definitely feeling the pressure off that now.
Other questions?
You guys are both returners. How are the new guys blending in with you guys, Tyler?
I think they've done a great job so far. We got a chance to work with them over the summer because of the rule change and things like that. But I think they've come a very long way from where they started when they first came in at the beginning of summer to where we are now. I think they've progressed a lot, and I feel like they're even helping each other out. Sometimes they have questions and they go to each other because they're both just learning it. And maybe, Aaron, being a point guard, might know something. Marvell might go over and ask him. And I think that's where they've grown the most.
Other questions?
How much have you guys grown in this program? I mean, has it been night and day for both of you?
I would say so. I think this is, for me, this is the first year I've had the same head coach since I've been here 2 years in a row. So just this level of consistency is changed from, coming in my freshman year to making progress to where we are now. I've seen the growth in Garrett as well. Being my roommate for, 3 years going on now, we've kind of gone through this process together and helped each other along the way.
Other questions?
Garrett, last year was a bit of a roller coaster ride for you in terms of playing time and adjusting and all that. How confident do you feel going into this year in your conditioning, your defensive ability, and your chance to contribute as a senior?
Yeah, I just try to focus on what I can control, and what I can control is how hard I work every day, and my competitiveness and leadership, and I'll let the chips fall where they may, and I just go from there.
Other questions?
Tyler, you're pretty familiar with Lakey-based play. How frustrating has it been for you guys to not have them on the court in practice the last couple of weeks, I guess?
I would say it's a little bit frustrating just knowing that, one of our brothers is hurting, but he's right there standing on the sideline trying to encourage guys, still bringing people up to speed. So, the fact that he's not in practice, it's not as bad knowing that he's still there, encouraging guys, encouraging the young players, and letting them know where they need to be and what they need to do to improve in case, something like this happens, so that where they can step up, try and fill that position.
Other questions?
Jerry said he's banking on you, Tyler, to show off pretty well in that dunk contest. You got anything new in store for us?
Man, we need to get some good judges in there because I think I've been bouncing the first round the last 2 years. So we can get some good judges. I think I can show y'all something.
Other questions?
Hey, Garrett, your big games last year came with you making shots from the perimeter. Is it exciting to see more bodies down low on this team that should take some of those defenders away from that three-point line for you?
Definitely, with the addition of Big Rob, a footer that's definitely going to demand attention. Kick out threes is something I've been working on a lot. Picking pop threes, just not having the attention on me where I can set my feet, step in and knock it down. Definitely excited for that addition, without a doubt.
We got time for a couple more questions.
What are the differences that the 7-footer brings? They obviously offensive rebound opportunities, more chances around the basket. It's kind of like a luxury you haven't had in a while. Can you just talk more about what Robert can bring, especially rebounding the ball?
Yeah, I think one thing that I think is going to be a big difference is fast breaking now. We got a bigger body, like you said, can get rebounds and outlet the ball faster, and we can push the ball. We got athletic players. A lot of guards like to run, athletic shooters. So I think we'll see a lot more fast break opportunities with the addition of Rob and Brady when he gets in also.
One last question. If there isn't any.
Coach Terry talked about how how nicely Coach Paulino had connected with the players. You guys remember watching him as a player at all? And is it nice to have a younger guy that his playing career is pretty close behind in that recent memory?
Yeah, Coach Paulino, he's played overseas rather recently. I think I just watched his shot that he hit against, who was it? He hit a West Virginia, that game-winning three, just to see how he shined in big moments, and he can relate those experiences to us because he's been on the big stage and he knows what it's like to be successful at a very high level. So his ability to communicate with us, as well as the younger players coming in, has been a big addition.
Yeah, same here. I went back and I looked him up and seen a couple of his highlight tapes when he first joined the staff, and I liked his game and whatnot, and his age, like you said, it's great because he's not too much older than us, so he's kind of fresh out of the college game, and I think that definitely relates to what we're going to do and how he's on the staff with coaches that have been around like the coaching world like a lot longer than him. So I think it'd be great.
Thanks, Garrett and Tyler.